So I'm Linda Belden, and I'm an artist from San Francisco. I work primarily in embroidery, two different kinds of embroidery, machine embroidery and hand embroidery. My piece here is called Family Tree. I literally paint with my thread, and I've made 3 images of tree rings because I'm very interested in the DNA that trees have. You can learn everything you need to know about a tree's life by looking at the rings. And then on the other side of the tree rings are stories about my family, stories about my mother's family, which came to the United States, and then my father's family, who are recent immigrants, and then my nuclear family that I grew up in. So that's my DNA. My grandfathers and my great-grandfather were in the lumber industry in Washington State. So the tree imagery goes all the way around.
Katharina Sommer, I'm from Germany. I never liked the drawing because you have to begin with really an empty space. Now I begin with a photo. Here I have 3 photos of the mug shots of Australian women. The first one is one who ran away. She's very young. The second one is a very neat person, very correct, very special person. She had a young lover who separated from her, and then she shot him. So I added some blood on the knees because she was kneeling beside him. I added a handkerchief because she also has laces on the collar. So I'm really working with their lives, with their crime, make them a kind of living again, life again, because also it has a 3-dimensional worth. The third one is a barmaid who had a quarrel with another barmaid. I call it royal lineage. If she would be born in a royal family, they would have put the sun on her head. They would have put a very huge, beautiful dress. They would have put gold on her dress. So I like this tension of where you have been born and what is the consequences of this. And I especially put it to her because she was not born in a royal family.
My name is Milady Hartmann, and my piece is called Belden. The piece is a 3-dimensional textile sculpture. It is anthropomorphic in nature, half human, half flower. Whoever purchases the item is able to customize the piece wherever they place it. The theme of why I chose a flower base is during COVID, I was thinking of all of the effects of loneliness and death. Being that we're all lonely, it would be great to have a companion that you could, reflect to or think about. And in terms of the flowers, it would be something that would not die, as opposed to having a bouquet of flowers being given as soon as it's cut off, it's dying in the process. And when you think of funerals, the commonality is the fact that you also receive a flower when the person passes away.
Hi, my name is Jacobo. I'm from Mexico, Jacobo Alonso. My work focuses mainly in the concept of the body. I'm really interested in the different meanings that the body has in different disciplines of science or in common life. For example, for economy, the body is a labor force. For philosophy, the body is a problem. So right now I'm presenting a work that it's made of recovery X-rays. I made a shape. It's the same shape that the bone cells. So I cut them in laser and then I'm stitched by hand. I'm interested in a concept of the body that is constantly changing. Not the body that we inherit, an organic body. It heals, it bends, folds, gets old, it gets tired, and we can see them, but everybody has an internal body that we don't see, so they interconnect, they're the same body.
My name is Hanna Streefkerk and I come from Sweden. Most of my work is about environmental issues. I'm really concerned about our environment, and I work a lot of time outdoors. But for this exhibition I made an indoor piece which is made of lichen. It's a map of the world. The lichen represents symbiotic relationship I would like to enlarge to the world. Lichen cannot live without the other part. We should, as humans, also live more symbiotic to our relation with the world.